So I'm sat in Bournemouth on the beach and it's rather lovely. So I'm going to do a little bit of painting and see what happens. So thank you for joining me. So I sat myself on the beach overlooking, in the distance here is old Harry Rocks, very famous. It was a beautiful, beautiful day and I just thoroughly enjoyed myself. So we started out, I had a scrappy old piece of paper as you can see, but as the scrappy marks that were already on there were in acrylic, it didn't matter that they were there because I was going to paint over them. So I'm using a 30mm flat brush here, which I will put a link to in the description. I use this brush all the time, so I'll put a link down for that. I'm just blocking in, and I'm trying really hard throughout the whole of this painting not to get too detailed and too fussy early on. I want the whole thing just to sort of gradually come together. Doing a little bit of judicious editing just to make it a bit more visible so that it's a little bit closer than it appears in reality. Definitely trying to keep it loose here. In the sky, I'm using a mixture of ultramarine and cobalt, and probably a little bit of violet in there as well. Black off the palette is my favourite colour, so there will be all of these blues in my palette, and I will use those. Just positioning, trying to make sure my horizon's not in the middle. And this is how rough and loose the first layer is. Oh, there's time for slow. What I'm using here is a tool I quite often use is a decorating roller. It's a seam roller, a paper seam roller. And by painting with this, again, it just creates layers of textures and stops me getting too fussy too early on in the painting. Putting this, it's kind of quite a neutral colour. There is a lot of blue in the sea, but it's not all blue. There's browns and tans from the sand turning from the sea as well. Flecks and specks from using the roller. It's more even colour, which is quite nice. Palette knife here, and again it's another way of getting marks and textures that are a little unpredictable, so it can be quite nice for painting. There's always challenges when you're painting plein air of where you put your equipment, holding everything up. It's where to put everything, you don't drop things in the sand. If you're on the beach like I am here today, it's always a challenge, but I do have a kit of stuff that I take with me now. I've been able to pare it down to a relatively small quantity of kit. I've done a video on my watercolour painting techniques, so maybe I should do one. Not my watercolour techniques, what am I saying? I've done a video on my watercolour kit, so maybe I should do one on my acrylic kit. Let me know if you'd like to see a video on what kit I take with me when I'm painting in acrylics. And the land and the beach is quite minimal in this painting. The sky is the big thing. We've got this huge sky that's so glorious. Obviously constantly changing. And there's this sort of golden light on the horizon, so I was trying to include that in as well. Just behind the headland. That also made it stand out quite nicely as well, this sort of golden light that was behind the headland. Next layer with all the textures coming in.
That's it. Boy. Right, come on. Quick.
You can say hello if you like. Just don't eat my lunch.
Yeah, come on, this way. This way.
It's all so interesting. The blue that I put in the sky was just a bit too intense, so I'm bringing that down a little bit. It'll still show through, so you know it'll still be there, but yeah, I just wanted to bring it down a little bit. Yet I'm still, I've used the roller and this one brush so far. I will be using some others, but at the moment it's just all done. This nice big brush, and it just stops you fussing too early on. Some shadows in. These clouds have quite strong shadows to them, and it may, again, it just added to the drama of this sky. Hello. Of course you can. I've only just started, so... Yeah. I'm trying not to get too literal, but I've just got to build up a bit of colour first.
Yeah. What you were using, acrylic?
Yes. Yeah. I love it when people come and talk to me.
Harry is an old friend of mine.
Oh, I've never walked over there. Never. I'm not from Norfolk. I'm a Norfolk girl, but I'm working down here for a few days. So, but I've got the day off, so I thought I'd come out and do something for me.
Yes. So, did you sell your painting?
Yes. Yeah. I have.
I'm from Wiltshire.
Oh, okay.
I'm just in Bournemouth for four nights.
Nice. Well, I'm just trying trying to give you a bit of information if I can get it out of the
Sure.
pocket. Put links down in the description to the things that I'm talking about.
My mother used to paint in oils, and she said, you can't, there's easel around in the back of a little
Yeah.
Boston truck.
Good
you
for
know.
her. Good for her.
Yeah.
That's my website. I've got two websites, but they link together, so you can jump from one to the other. I've also got a vlog, which is me and another friend who go out painting. We talk about art and painting things. So it's all free, the vlog. So.
I belong to the U3A.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, tell as many of your friends about it as you like.
Yeah. But I'm not local, you see.
Well, it doesn't matter, nor are we. I've got a friend who lives in Petersfield, but I live in Norfolk, so it doesn't matter where you are. That's just on YouTube. It's completely free, and it's just us chatting about art.
Yeah, good idea. Lovely, thank you.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you. Added textures from some sand there, I think. What I'm doing here with the sky is just a case of layering and building it up and pushing and pulling really. There are times when I look back on videos of me painting and I wish I stopped earlier, but I just keep going until it feels right. There isn't an answer as to when is the right time to stop. Question for you. Do you ever sit out and paint plein air? Have you done it? Do you enjoy it? What's your favourite part about it? For me, I think there's an immediacy in painting plein air that you just don't get in the studio. You can have a grand studio piece, which is fabulous. There's something about taking in the whole environment of where you are. And you feel it, you smell it, you get the temperature. It's just different painting inside. And if you've never had a go, I really, really encourage you just to give it a try. If you're nervous about people coming up and talking to you, the first time you do it, sit in your garden and paint. It doesn't matter. Shadows and putting in my mediums, I will have to come back in and reiterate my highlights. They've got a little bit lost. It's this constant sort of push and pull to get the intensity that you want to get. So I'm coming back in now here with some more white just to bring the highlights back into the clouds. Sometimes when you're painting with acrylics you need to put the highlights in a couple of times. It can sort of sink in, particularly if you're painting quickly and the underneath paint hasn't had a full time to dry, so sometimes it sets in, so you need to just kind of go over them a couple of times to make the brights as bright as you want them to be. It really was such a beautiful day this day. So we've got all of these beautiful, beautiful skies and just the slither of the headland and the beach there. So I've been painting here and I've had to take my coat off. It's October and it is absolutely cracking. So I'm thoroughly enjoying painting here and it's lovely. So this is where I got up to, and this is what I'm looking at.
I've just come to say hello.
Oh, hello.
You're not a member of the Bournemouth Arts Club?
No, I'm not.
Right.
No.
Feed us?
No, I'm not. I'm actually a Norfolk girl, but I'm teaching painting in Bournemouth for a few days.
Okay.
So I've just come for a day out on
All
my
right.
own.
Well, I was watching you. So
Okay.
My husband and I were sitting in the corner, painter, you know.
Oh, it's so liberating to be able to do it.
Yeah, I
So
know,
I
but-
can't imagine what it's like not
Well,
to be able to do it.
he paints the ballet and the human form.
Okay.
But I was watching you, you know, with the size of a paintbrush for the wash.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You're gouache, aren't you?
This is acrylic.
Oh, I said to Alan, I thought you were acrylic.
Yeah, no, I work in lots of media, but
Yeah.
this is acrylic.
Yeah,
So
good. So what have you got in your pot then there?
that's just water. That's just water.
Well, so that just thins the acrylic.
No, it just leaves me brush if I ever need it. It's nothing that complicated.
I love the matching hair with the pot.
Thank you. It doesn't just get thrown together, you know. Oh, nice to meet you. Now, at this point, I didn't realise that I had lost the camera. It had run out of battery. So I will just have to show you the pictures of how I finished it off. I painted the headland. I'll bring you in a little closer here so that you can see the headland and the details, and that's where that golden light behind the headland really shows off those rocks at the end. And there were some boats sailing around, so I had to put those in because it just adds some life to it. And it was a fabulous, fabulous day. So I apologise that I haven't got the end of the demo here, but I just painted the fields and put the shadows in between them where the field edges were, just to give it some definition. So thank you very much for joining me, and I do hope you'll have a go at painting plein air. Thank you.